Good day, everybody. There is a very serious phenomenon that that has been going on. Um, it didn't start now. It has been there for a little while, but is exacerbating right now, and that is children getting sick with terminal diseases like cancer. You know, like autism. All those sicknesses that disfigure children, it is on the increase, and a lot of effort are being made in trying to research and treat them. But that is, you know, crying when the head is off. But something must be done to stop it, to nip it in the bud, to nip it in the bud. And I want to try to say something about this. And it is a matter of abuse. When a man abuses himself with alcohol, with smoking, with drugs, with whatever, it goes a long way to affect his constitution, and so also a woman. And now the abuse of this very child has begun already, right from the parents before he or she was born. A man produces spermatozoa, and this spermatozoa we produce is gonna produce children when sex is being exhibited between a man and a woman. Because the constitution of this man has been compromised, this sperm will also be compromised. And a woman is going to produce some egg, and this egg too is compromised. Remember, this is already happening before the child is formulated in the womb. And when sex has begun, pregnancy comes. There is the fusion of these two cells. And you know what? That development is not going to stop. It starts developing. And the woman, mama, who continue to abuse herself with smoking, with different type of drugs into her body, wrong food into her body, these food that are compromising, these food that are creating some problem, reducing the immunity of this mama, goes along to affect the fetus in the womb. Remember, the blood runs through the entire body, and that same blood runs through that child, and that is how the child is fed. After digestion, the food turns into liquid, and it's assimilated into the bloodstream with oxygen, and it flows around the body, and it's going to feed that baby. And that baby right from the womb is already having some problems. So remember, there's a lot of chemicals. The food we eat these days in the United States of America that I know, the stores are full with processed food. With food, even those that are not processed are still having some strands of chemicals in them. The insecticide or whatever chemical they are spraying to preserve the fruits, preserve the vegetable, preserve whatever is in the farm that is now processed and put into a can, and we go buy it and eat it. You can see that we are taking in chemicals into our system. And this chemical we are taking into our system will inevitably affect that child in the womb. So the child is already having some chemical infestation. Chemical is already running the system of that little thing in the womb. And most of these chemicals cause cancer, affect the kidney, affect the organs in the body, affect the heart, the lungs, whatever. You see, affect the blood, affect the joints, affect the bones, affect the entire body, even the brain. Because they are not supposed to be there. This chemical is not supposed to be in the body. You see, especially chemicals that are injurious to the body. There are some chemicals that are causing healing in the body. But most of these chemicals that kill ants, kill bugs, they are not good for the body when they get into the body. Now you see that child has been chemically abused right from the womb. Right from the womb. And when this child is born, we'll begin to see something wrong with the brain, something wrong with part of the body. How should a child have cancer? Are you getting the meaning? So the abuse has already begun. Now, what do we need? Education. The people should be educated. But the government is not going to do that. It's not going to do that. Because if the government start doing that, they will lose money. Many companies will fold up because people will not buy products from different type of companies because they're already having processed food and whatever. You see, so there will be closure, there will be unemployment, more unemployment, government losing more money, so they won't talk about it. Okay? So you as an individual, get yourself educated. And when you get yourself educated on what you should put in your system, you should do what? Abide by it. Do not let what you eat dictate anything to you. You should be in control. You should begin to eat things that will be that's healthy. And those that are not healthy, get it off your menu. Okay? Start cleaning whatever you want to cook. Because those traces of chemicals on vegetable, like broccoli, kale, and all those fruit, tomatoes, and so on, they coat them with something. Like tomato, apple, they have some white coating on them that preserve them. You see, if you see a fruit or a farm or whatever that you don't see no bugs, it means that chemicals have been sprayed and kill all of them. And this same chemical that kill all of them will not spare the products in the farm. You see, now you take them home, you got to do proper washing with warm water, reduce at least the chemical content. That is why processed food is very dangerous. They don't have time for all this cleaning, and therefore you are going to be taking chemical into your body. Not only does it affect the child, it affects the mama. Most of the diseases we have these days, a lot of diseases, they are chemically based. It's what we put into our system that is causing these troubles. So, people, check what you put in your mouth. Clean off the chemical with warm water and reduce the chemical that gets into your body so that the damage will be minimized. So, children should not be born with those debilitating sicknesses because chemicals are dangerous. They affect. You see, they don't even have name for some diseases that these things are causing. They just trial and error. Are you getting my meaning? So the billions we spend in research on all these diseases should have been converted to better things if we change our system of food and be healthy, and everything will be okay, even the adult. So I think I make some meaning, I don't know, but the bottom line is this: please take care of what gets into your system, because for a pregnant woman, it will surely affect your children in one way or the other. Okay? Okay? So do something. Educate yourself. Don't wait for the government. They will not educate you. They will not tell you what to do. You got to tell yourself, find out yourself what to do. God bless you.